Waking up with Danny. Miniature Bears. Well, good afternoon, folks. It's Monday, July the 10th, 2017. It's Monday at 1:19 p.m. in the Eastern Standard Time, and you're tuned to what I'm calling Wakin Bits. Bite-sized versions of the show, easily digestible for your entertainment. Maybe it's breaking news, could be some breaking weather, maybe even a short story. Who knows? Sky's the limit, folks. The sky is the limit. And expect them at random times, all about adding some whimsy to your day without taking over your entire life. All that said, the best way to hear these Wakin Bits is to visit my YouTube channel at youtube.wakinupwithdanny.com and click the big old red subscribe button. And also don't forget to like Waking Up with Danny on the old Facebooks. That will keep you dutifully abreast to new bits as they arrive. And thanks for listening, as always. Again, without further ado, let's do this! Every day is born a new hero. He faces adversary with a mighty sword. Will he live? Will he die? We don't know. We'll leave it in the hands of the story. Short stories on Waking Up with Danny. Short stories on Waking Up with Danny. They're the opposite of long stories. They're actually quite short in length. They're short stories on Waking Up with Danny. Not long but short the stories are. Not long but short the stories are. The hero fighting against the dark forces of the forest. Waking up with waking up, waking up, waking up, waking up, waking up, waking up with Danny on the short story. Short stories with Danny. A long time ago, there lived a girl who had a dark green ribbon tied around her neck. On her first day of school, the boy sitting behind her, whose name was Jim, noticed it from beneath her blonde hair. "Why are you wearing that green ribbon?" he asked the little girl. She looked at the ground. "Someday, maybe I'll tell you," she said and turned away. A year later, they became best friends, and whilst they were eating lunch, Jim asked again, "Why do you wear that green ribbon?" Little girl laughed awkwardly. "Maybe I'll tell you another time." When they entered high school, Jim asked the girl out, and soon became his girlfriend. He asked again as they were kissing, "Now, will you tell me why you wear that green ribbon?" He pleaded with her. Maybe if we ever get married, I'll tell you," she said, biting her lip. Jim fell in love with the young girl, and 10 years later he proposed, and they got married. In bed their first night, the only thing his new wife wouldn't take off was her green ribbon. "Please, tell me why you wear that ribbon," Jim begged. "If we ever have kids, I'll tell you," she replied, averting her gaze. They had 2 children, a boy and a girl. And then Jim asked again, "Now, will you please, 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 tell me why you wear that green ribbon?" His wife sighed and answered, "Look, if you really love me, please, just drop it. One day, I promise I will tell you why." So Jim dropped it. Even though he was dying to know, he just accepted the fact that his wife always wore a green ribbon around her neck. They grew old together, and the woman became very sick. The doctor told Jim she was going to die soon. Jim sat by her bedside for days, distraught. And then he finally said, "Please, tell me now, why do you always wear that ribbon around your neck?" In a croaky voice, his wife replied, "Okay, I'll tell you. Take it off now." Jim reached for the ribbon with fumbling fingers. He pulled the bow loose and her head fell off. That was The Green Ribbon by Alvin Schwartz. And I'll see you next time. Waking Up with Danny.
Waking up with Danny. Miniature bed.